It's the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 25th day of November. I'm James Spann. Alabama will see a little light rain tonight, and after that, things looking cool and dry for Thanksgiving. What about the Iron Bowl and the weekend and next week? Let's take a look. We'll go in there and see the big picture this morning, the water vapor satellite view. Still got the big trough axis west of the state. And that will be passing through here tonight, helping to squeeze out a little light rain in spots and also helping to spin up a nor'easter that will greatly affect travel plans for folks headed up in the northeastern corridor tomorrow. That was a radar at 5:06 this morning, rain falling from Panama City Beach up to Bainbridge, Georgia, Albany, Georgia, along Interstate 75 around Tifton. And that rain will slowly expand northward. Dothan could see some rain later today, but our chance of rain will come tonight, and it's not going to be that much. Pretty cold over northwest Alabama this morning, low to mid-30s there. But you go down to Montgomery, they've got 50. But the colder air keeps on seeping to the south. It will be much colder by Thanksgiving Day. I say much colder, nothing excessively cold. I would imagine many communities north of Birmingham will stay in the 40s on Thursday afternoon. But the really cold air you see here is passing mainly north of us. And again, that's going to be part of the ingredients for the East Coast snow threat. In fact, up in that zone, we have winter storm watches and warnings now from the mountains in North Carolina up into Pennsylvania and much of interior New England. And for folks maybe going the other way, we also note winter weather advisories in a few counties under winter storm warnings over Montana and some of the adjacent states. This is the liquid precipitation, the equivalent. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday morning. And you can see the northwest is looking pretty wet. There'll be some rain, obviously, on the eastern seaboard today and tomorrow. For Alabama, just a little bit tonight, not a whole lot. And this is the probability of snow accumulating greater than 4 inches between 7 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern time Thanksgiving morning. And the red zone, that is the high risk of greater than 4 inches. And you can see that zone is just a little east of the big cities, Washington, Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston. In those cities, they're going to see maybe more rain than snow. But you go just to the east, and it's going to be pretty messy with some big snows. And also, obviously, airport delays are likely for travelers. Patience is the key word if you're traveling up through there tomorrow on what most say is the busiest travel day of the year. All right, model fans, let's check it out. This is the GFS, the OZ run valid today at noon. And you see the energy about to come through here aloft. This is at 500 millibars. The day today will be dry, high in the upper 50s with a mixture of clouds and sunshine. But this is this evening at 6 o'clock, though, with the high-res NAM, and you can see this is suggesting rain. Oh, really a pretty good chunk of the state. This looks a little wetter than recent runs. So rain seems to be fairly likely tonight, and then by 2 a.m. tomorrow, just after midnight tonight, the rain is pushing on to the east, and it should be out of here by daybreak. Now, this is midday tomorrow, and there's your nor'easter, and there's your snowstorm. And that's something you don't want to see Thanksgiving Eve, but sometimes it happens. And the snow is likely, again, the heavier snow just a little east of the big cities, but it's going to be very messy for the airports and driving or anything else through there. And also, we note some snow, a light snow coming through Iowa, Minnesota, parts of Missouri tomorrow. That'll be affecting Chicago by tomorrow night. This is the projected snow depth. Thanksgiving morning at 6 o'clock Central Time. And you can see in the northeast the bigger snows from the West Virginia mountains up through eastern Pennsylvania and the interior part of New England. And also some pretty good snow cover over the western part of the Great Lakes as well. This is the daytime Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. For us, it will be cool and dry. And again, the high will be close to 50. In fact, we might have a hard time getting out of the 40s. It's pretty chilly air mass dropping in here. The sky should be mostly sunny. Some clouds north of us over Tennessee, and there might be a flurry or two around Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. Not really a big deal. But again, cool, dry weather for Thanksgiving. Friday morning should be our coldest morning of the week. We'll probably see upper 20s. And the high Friday should be in the middle 50s, and the sky should be sunny. And keep in mind, our average high at Thanksgiving is 60. This is a low-latitude state. Some people think we're supposed to see highs in the 40s and lows in the 20s. That is an anomaly. air that cold. We ought to be at 60. So these temperatures are below average for Thanksgiving Day and Friday. Saturday looks good. We'll expect low 60s. Partly sunny. Great night for the Iron Bowl in Tuscaloosa. Temperatures should be in the 50s for the game with no rain. Couldn't ask for better weather. Sunday, maybe some rain north of the state in advance of a surface boundary, but I think we'll be dry Sunday. I think we can take out that slight chance of a shower, maybe for the Tennessee border region, and that's about it. And very mild. How about mid to upper 60s? And the cold air up north doesn't affect us Monday. In fact, Monday, same thing, mid to upper 60s. And this is a week from today. This is Tuesday, December 2nd. Troughing in the west, ridging in the east, and obviously that is not a cold pattern for us. And again, high should be in the 60s, and we stay dry. So after this little light rain tonight, we'll be dry for a while. The next really decent rain event, based on the GFS run here, shows up around Thursday, December 4th, with a cold front coming in. And here's the end of the forecast on December the 10th. And again, that doesn't look all that cold. Heights about where they ought to be, and temperatures would be very close to average if this is right, based on those thickness values. Here's a look at temperatures coming off the ensembles. You can see the colder air for Thanksgiving Day with a high in the upper 40s, but then we warm up to near 70 by early next week as December begins, and then we trend cooler again toward the middle part of December, but again, no sign of any big Arctic blasts or severe cold. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday, and God bless.